welcome back to Anime-chan. My name is Katie and today we're going to be watching One Punch Man episode 4 together. This has been my favorite episode so far. I loved it a lot and there was a lot of laughing, but I just quickly want to give a shout out to Peter, Cristian and Snow. The three of you are level 4 patrons, so I want to say thank you in my videos, but you have not yet let me know which social media I can share for you. I do want to give you guys a shout out and give you credit for helping me do these videos, so if you do want me to share your Twitter or Instagram, please just DM me on either Twitter or on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for helping me to make these videos. I would not be able to keep this channel going without you. Without further ado, let's enjoy the episode together. Maybe you're the idiot. Why does he have teeth like that? That guy's probably so rich, he doesn't even care. He'll just build another building. Is this bicycle guy? Shouldn't we call him just Egghead? It does look like a hammerhead. Why doesn't he want to get involved? No, dude, what are you gonna do? What a joke. I saw that coming. Oh, I thought this was a girl when I saw him in the trailer. He's hot. Maybe it's his voice. I think it's his voice. Ooh, the modern ninja. Why is there a golden turd on the golden shit? Ooh. Oh fuck! I was so sure I put the desktop audio on. Jesus Christ, sorry guys. Me talking about how handsome his voice is, and then I forgot about the fucking sound again. Heads flying, no blood though. Are they robots? Damn, fuck. How does he throw so many rocks? What's his bad habit? Smiles evilly? He's a Goosebumps, goosebumps, goosebumps. I really like this character. I want him to be a regular. His design is lame. Okay. I just wanted to get out of working. But no, he's not evil. Don't think he's evil because he has a bald head. He's gonna think he's evil. Why? No, no, no! His suit is pretty tight around the ass, isn't it? Look. Pretty much. Oh, that was a creepy smile. Ah, Saitama's gonna beat him. He's cool, but Saitama is cooler. No, I like him. You're hardly any different. Yes. How is he making money up to now? This got dark real quick.
Oh, I get what he's saying. Oh.
Okie dokie. I hope you enjoyed the reaction highlights. If you do want to see the full reaction, obviously you can find that on my Patreon. I wanted to start this review by saying that I know One Punch Man isn't something that you're necessarily supposed to review because it's kind of like a fun anime, it's just a parody, but it still gives me a lot to think about. It touches on a lot of interesting subjects. For example, in this episode, we kind of learn a little bit more about Saitama and also about this problem in society where people work their whole lives and they're so unhappy and uninspired, and some people are rich and some people are poor, and the rich just get richer and the poor get poorer, and. So it does touch on a lot of interesting subjects, and I could literally write an essay about these subjects specifically, about, you know, people not wanting to work, but the reason why they don't want to work, because I believe that everyone does want to contribute to society, everyone does want to do something they love and make a living from that. And even if you say to the whole world, I think if you say to the whole world, you don't have to work, you can live in this communal house with 10 other people who don't work, and you can have enough to eat and to wear. But remember, to do something like that, the clothes you're gonna wear, the food you're gonna eat, those things are gonna have to be cheap, because no one is gonna wanna make extravagant beautiful clothing or make extravagant beautiful delicious food if they only get paid the minimum. And how can you expect extravagant beautiful food and clothes if you're not doing anything? It's not like that I'm saying that anyone needs to earn, you know, the basic standards of living. You do deserve, as a human being, you do deserve to eat and to feel safe and to have a roof over your head. But I'm just saying that some of us aren't okay with, you know, just the basics. We strive for bigger, more beautiful, because we want to experience. Part of being alive is experiencing different tastes, experiencing different emotions, and those things you get through eating food from all walks of life, wearing different clothes, being able to express yourself with your hair and your makeup, and all of those things cost money. And that's why people want to work, because they have end goals. Sometimes your end goal is to provide for your family. If you were born with a provider personality, you want to be able to give your children and your wife or your husband whatever the best that you can. And some of us have other, we're born with different personalities. For example, myself, I'm not a motherly type. I don't want to have kids. I don't see myself doing the whole, you know, white picket fence, kids going to school, husband going to work. I don't see that for myself. I have a personality where I'm really, really passionate about my career and creating things and being creative and putting things out into the world and learning, you know, more about the things I'm interested in, which is creating videos, talking to people, and creating in general. I love drawing and painting, and I'm a hairdresser. I studied to do hair because it's a lot like painting, but only you get to make people feel beautiful in the process, and that is also linked, making people feel beautiful. That's also linked to my love for making these videos and talking about these things, because it's a way to share something you love and at the same time connect with people. And when you connect with people, you make them feel like, hey, someone's listening to me, someone is enjoying something I enjoy. It's just a way to make people feel valid and noticed, if that makes sense. And everything that I do, even if I paint or if I draw, it's a way to express an emotion so that I can share that emotion with others who may have experienced the same thing. So at the end of the day, everything that I do, it's focused on my career, and my whole career is geared at making people feel like their feelings matter, they exist, and we're all in this together. We're all in this together. Dun, dun. Yeah, that got the sentence finished in my mind before I even said it, and then immediately I started, like, that song got stuck in my head and was like, I just had to sing it. I'm sorry. I don't know if you watched High School Musical. I actually hated High School Musical because every time, I don't know about you guys, and this is off topic, but every time something is a fad, I dislike it, and then the moment everyone else is over it, then suddenly I'm like, well, let's try it out, and then I love it, and then I hate that I love it. But yeah, that's how I was with High School Musical and Twilight as well. I don't even like to admit that I like Twilight, and not even the movies, the books. I actually spent time to read the books, but anyway, I digress, as I always do. So anyway, I really enjoy the topics that this opens up about work and stuff. And Saitama works very, very hard. He worked for 3 whole years training very hard to become a hero. Maybe not as hard as one would expect a hero to train to become that strong, but still, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do everything he did for 3 years every day without a break. So he worked really hard to become a hero, and I mean, how was he paid? How much was he paid? Like, was he even paid? But as long as he was doing what he loves, he didn't mind the hard work, and he didn't even take a break because he enjoyed what he did. It was maybe, I'm not sure yet, maybe we'll get more information on that, but it was his passion. So that's why that whole speech that this villain / he probably sees himself as a superhero guy, the Paradisers, his whole speech made me like, no man, that's not how life works. That's not what people think. Sometimes they just want to work. I mean, people think sometimes they don't want to work. They just want to, you know, retire one day. But when you get there, you realize it's not that great to just not do anything. We all want to do something, and whether that's taking care of others or creating something or doing math. There are people that love math. There are people that love to entertain. There are people that love to take care of people's bodies, and with that I mean doctors. You know what I'm saying? There are people with different passions, and I feel the only reason why there's so many unhappy people in their jobs is because we, as children, we're not raised to find out what we love and what we're good at, and then follow that passion. We're raised with the idea of either being a respectable, like getting a respectable job, something, or following in the footsteps of your parents. So either becoming a doctor or a lawyer or this. I feel like if everyone was kind of just allowed to discover their purpose for themselves, and you know, you get taught math and how to count and art, but then I think from a much younger age, children should start. You will see what a child is good at if you care about the child. But so often as parents, we want our child to be good at math or be good at this or be good at that, and we push them in that direction instead of letting it develop for themselves. So on one hand, I do understand having to learn all these things because you won't know what you're good at unless you try it. So that's why schools have like 10 different subjects. But I don't understand why they want us to be, like, I had 8 or 9 different subjects when I was 16 to 18. Like, I spent so much time trying to get 80% in all my subjects instead of getting 120% in the 3 subjects I was actually interested in. So that stuff makes me mad, and I feel like society is set up in such a stupid way, and yes, like the guy on the news said, a lot of the times older people blame our generation for being lazy because we get so uninspired, we literally detach ourselves from the world. Like, for example, we feel so guilty about that, we numb ourselves, and we become lazy, and we look like we're not doing anything, when in reality we're just too scared to do what we really want and to work hard for that, because we're so scared of failing and having to be forced to do the things that we don't want to do. So it's all very contradicting and complicated, but when you break it down, it's just that we all want to be true to ourselves, and I don't think we always get the opportunity to do that. So yeah, it's a lot. This conversation is very unstructured right now, and it's not so much a review as it is just, this is the thoughts that the episode brought up for me. I really enjoyed the episode overall. I really like the new character. It's very interesting. He has some crazy facial expressions. But I really like the voice actor as well. He's got a very good voice. That moment when Saitama actually he didn't punch him, his hand was totally still, but his force, that moment was pure gold. And I can't wait for Hanku to see this episode. So for those of you that don't know, Hanku is also watching One Punch Man. It's his very first anime ever, so it would be great if you guys could go check out his videos. He's done, as of this moment, he's watched episode 1, 2, and 3. So I will link his videos in the description or in the pinned comment. Just check both. And you can go watch him discover anime for the first time. I hope that he loves it as much as I do. He does watch the English, like the dubbed version though. So I have watched his videos and I think that the dubbed version of One Punch Man is actually brilliant. Some of the jokes just come across more funny, I guess, because English is my second language. I mean, Japanese is not even my third language, so I would like it to be, but it's not. So yeah, if you guys want to go check out his videos, you can find the links in the description. And thank you guys for being here. I have so much more to say, but I can only talk so much. If you guys want to talk more, comment. I will reply to all the comments when I have time. Love you guys, and bye!